The next product, which I proudly present you, is our SXX stock spec speed control. As you're probably aware, it took us a little longer to get it finally to the market, which we do right now, than we planned. But we really took our time to develop a revolutionary product, we believe, which offers you many advantages for stock racing with brushless motors. Most important for all stock races is always power. So most development time went into achieving most power with any motor. We call this ADPC Max. We have it split into two different modes, which means you can adjust the driving feel of the speed control. So we call this the feel adjustment. So no matter what racing class or personal preference you have, we have a profile for you in the feel mode. And second, we have the boost mode, which gives you the power. So for any motor or any wind, we have different profiles. And there's a total of 10 different feel profiles and 10 different boost profiles, which obviously means there's a profile for any application and it's fully adjustable to any need. Also, we have the known adjustments from previous speed controls such as auto brake or the auto cell system, which means you can adjust the cutoff voltage for any cell, so for 1S LiPo or 2S lithium ferrite or 2S LiPo, or you can disable the cutoff, so there's no problem with deep discharging your cells by mistake on the track. So there's an integrated cutoff. The speed control looks similar to the known SXX TC spec, but inside it's almost completely new. The next revolutionary feature is our twin BEC. To explain that function, so far normal BECs can only produce an output voltage which is lower than the input voltage. So from 7.4 volt input, for example, they can produce 6 volts. But if the input voltage is lower, such as 3.7 or 4.8 volts, it cannot produce 6 volts anymore. But with our twin BEC, which actually is a buck boost switching design, which nobody else has, we can still do 6 volt output even if the input voltage is only 3 volts. So this is super convenient for all the classes running with low voltages, like 1S LiPo classes, since you do not need a receiver battery or external booster to produce the 6 volt, as the speedo takes care about everything. The known internal temp check system has been revised for the SXX stock spec, which means now you can not only check the speed control temperature that the speed control has reached during the run, but also the motor temperature. So if you have a motor with an integrated temperature sensor, such as our X12 stock spec or our X12 octa winds, you can read out the temperature the motor has reached during the run, so you really know if you're running it close to the limit or if you can still increase with the boost power profile or the gear ratio and achieve higher performance. As I said, this feature only works with motors with an integrated temperature sensor, but also certain motors from our competitors do have an integrated temperature sensor. The next product, as you can see, is a stopwatch. We call it Works Team Racing Stopwatch, and it is obviously a stopwatch. And we have some exclusive features, such as a 500 lap memory, which sounds like a lot, but that's not the exciting part about it. It has the possibility to store several runs, so which means you can use the 500 lap memory for 20 runs with 25 laps each. So you can really store them inside the stopwatch of different runs, and later on you can with included PC software and USB cable. Download this data through USB to the computer. So you can store the data from all your runs and analyze the data. So you can really optimize your setup and driving skills by analyzing your lap times. You have additionally the functions, a timer function, a pacer function, the upload to the PC mode, and obviously a clock and alarm function. But the highlight of this stopwatch is clearly the 500 lap memory with the possibility to store cellular runs and the included PC software and USB download. The last product which I will introduce to you is our Pulsar Touch charger. Actually, the word charger is not enough for this new unit, so we call it multifunction unit, since it offers a lot more functions than simply charging. It is the Pulsar in its 4th generation, and as you can see from the picture, it's a complete new design with many innovative functions. As the name of the product says, touch, it has a touchscreen display on a blue backlit graphical display. So as you are probably familiar from mobile phones, all the functions are easy to use with a simple touch with your finger. The Pulsar Touch charges lithium polymer, lithium ferrite, nickel metal hydride or nickel cadmium cells. Its integrated high performance balancer can be used for LiPo or lithium ferrite and 2S to 4S batteries. It's very accurate for charging any cell. It offers discharging up to 20 amps for all the cell types. So you can really match your batteries at home and see which of your batteries performs the best. It has a cycle function, so you can cycle your batteries for best cycle life. Additionally, it has many features which are revolutionary to a charger, which no other charger currently has, which are not really about charging, but about other features. So we have integrated a Hall sensor check unit for brushless motors, so you can check if your sensors are in good condition and if your motor works okay. Additionally, this function allows you to measure the RPM of your brushless motor, and in a combination with the other great feature, which is an integrated servo pulse generator, which you can use to test servos with or to test the speed control with, and in combination with the servo pulse generator and the Hall sensor check, you can really check your speed control and your motor if they work okay. The charger can charge up to 12 amps, so you can really make use of the latest LiPo batteries' high charge rate, so you can really charge them in a short period of time. It has no built-in power supply, so you will need an external power supply with 12 to 15 volt. And we plan for a release date of the Pulsar Touch of end of March or early April.